It started in the late 70s with the throwing Samoan Jack Thompson. Mark Rippon followed, and Tim Rosenbach continued the tradition. But now it's Bledsoe.
He's the best quarterback in the nation.
Even now, with the attention that I've gotten, I take pride in the fact that my expectations take precedence and are higher than what other people expect.
Praise for Bledsoe comes easily, what with his aw-shucks humility and his awe-inspiring ability.
Nice shot. That's it, Drew. That's it.
And while he claims his arm comes from his mother, Barbara, who could outthrow everybody, boys and girls, in junior high, Bledsoe credits those early days spent around his dad's practices for his knowledge of the game.
I knew about football like most kids just learn about, learn language.
Maybe it's because of that football background that Bledsoe feels always comfortable and never afraid on a football field. Matter of fact, he admits to fear only once in his life. That happened just a few weeks ago when he and his best friend went bungee jumping.
No, that's just not natural to step on the top of that platform and just throw yourself out into space. That's not natural. That was a big gut check.
Yeah, dirty rotten guy. When did he do that?
He did it the week following the first game of the season, but it's the possibility of the next jump that truly concerns Cougar fans. Is Drew ready to go into the pros in April in the draft?
Well, why would I want to kick myself in the teeth, Steve?
He surged ahead of Rick Meyer, the quarterback at Notre Dame, and I think right now you'd have to say Drew Bledsoe has a chance to be the #1 pick overall. He's right up there right now with Marshall Faulk.
I think my physical skills are good enough that I can take that step, but mentally and maturity-wise, I don't know if I'm ready to step out of the sheltered kind of college life.
Bledsoe and Price say they'll discuss the future when the season is over. But when he leaves Washington State, those comparisons, the ones that measure greatness, will stay behind.
I still take his high school video, and we'll be having a recruiting meeting. I'll say, hey, put this video in. This is the kind of quarterback I'm looking for, guys. Look at this.
So, Lee, not just the great physical skills, but also the intangibles.
Yeah, Chris, one of the key to his high ranking, Drew Bledsoe, is the fact that he has the ability to bring his team from behind. He can win close games by coming from behind, and the National Football League scouts like that.
And we'll see him the 29th against their running Utes. We'll come back with more. Halftime of the Las Vegas Bowl. It has been all Falcons from Bowling Green in the first half. Take a look at Zeb Jackson coming at you. One of the 4 Falcon touchdowns, 28-3. We'll get back out to Vegas after this.
Celebrate New Year's with Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Plus the comedy of Rita Rudner.
Either you tell me your name or it's over.
Together live, New Year's Eve in Las Vegas. December 31st, the Grand Ballroom, Riviera Hotel and Casino.
I had to feed him in his sleep intravenously.
Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons with Rita Rudner at the Riviera, the entertainment center of Las Vegas. Call now for the New Year's Eve package, including room and show. Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons with Rita Rudner.
Yeah, he wants to get back to work. Another delay is unacceptable. Yeah, exactly.
Ann Joyce is waging a war
Therapy can't wait.
against the high cost of workers' compensation insurance.
On my way to see a supervisor.
She fights for better medical care for injured workers.
He's ready. He's on crutches.
So they get back to work faster.
I'll let him do some phone work on sales.
Perfect.
You'd think she'd be the kind of person who'd make an insurance company nervous.
Good news. You're going back to work.
Actually,
Thanks.
she works for one.
Making the right moves in a game takes quick thinking. I can't think fast or move fast without a clear head. If you use drugs, make the right move, the smart move. Get help. Don't use drugs.
If you or someone you know needs help or information concerning drug abuse, call this toll-free number, 1-800-662-HELP. This message provided by the NCAA.
Well, it's the holiday season, as we all know, and we want to show you part of the halftime here. Bowl Games of America putting this one together. And it's I'll Be Home for Christmas, what is billed as possibly the world's largest human Christmas tree. I'll Be Home for Christmas. The Mylar streamers coming down to decorate the world's largest human Christmas tree. It is halftime. We'll be back with more from Las Vegas after we pause for this.
To achieve your ultimate potential, Nordic Track proudly offers Nordic Flex Gold, the newest idea in strength training that is 5 ways better than SoloFlex. Nordic Flex Gold has linear motion to accurately simulate free weights. SoloFlex uses a less effective arcing motion. Nordic Flex Gold has isokinetic resistance to match your natural strength curve for maximum results. With SoloFlex, the resistance is dictated by the stretch of a rubber band. Nordic Flex Gold's isokinetic resistance also gives you speed. There are no steel plates or rubber bands to change between exercises, so your changeover time is up to 40% faster than SoloFlex. Nordic Flex Gold provides detailed workout instructions with a comprehensive manual, wall chart, and full-length video. And best of all, Nordic Flex Gold costs 1/3 less than SoloFlex. Call now to order your Nordic Flex Gold, the ultimate strength training machine for the ultimate body.
Bowling Green State University in the heart of Northwest Ohio has been committed to excellence since our founding in 1910. Excellence in academics, challenging our 18,000 students in more than 200 undergraduate and graduate degree programs. Excellence in faculty, facilities, campus activities. The result, young men and women prepared for the challenges of the future. Bowling Green State University, an environment for excellence.
We're back in Las Vegas. Bowling Green leads 28-3 here at halftime, and let's go to the sideline. Charlene Hawks is with a very special guest right now. Charlene?
Ron, with me is the executive director of the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority, the man responsible for this inaugural Las Vegas event, Las Vegas Bowl, Manny Cortez. And Manny, no doubt this has been a learning experience for all involved, but an exciting one. How has this affected the community?
Well, I think it's great for the community. The community's embraced it. This whole state of Nevada's embraced it. And the visitors from the Mid-American Conference are really conducted themselves like ladies and gentlemen, and we love having them here.
Now, I've heard talk that should this bowl grow, that you would like to make it an open bowl.
Well, you know, first things first, we're pleased with the way the bowl has developed so far. We're going to see how it goes over the next several years, and it may become that. We don't know yet.
How about talk of a new stadium?
Well, you know, we're always willing to do things bigger and better, and if we can work in a new stadium and get this bowl and several other more prestigious events similar to this, then we'll look at it. We're always interested in building Las Vegas.
Well, continued success. It's been a fun event so far. Ron?
Thank you.
All right, Charlene, thanks so much, and we do appreciate his hospitality and his committees as well. You know, Mike, I look at two numbers that just jump out at me as far as the first half, and one of the things that we talked about that Gary Blackney said had to happen, time of possession. Now, you're not going to see it on this one. Here's the other number. Look at average gain on first down for Bowling Green.
Well, that 10 yards and first down, I mean, it just dictates what you can do, and you're right, the time of possession, 18 minutes, 20 seconds for Bowling Green. He just dominated that, Gary Blackney's team. But another statistic that has to jump out at you is Eric White, 13 out of 18 for 141 yards and 1 touchdown for Gary Blackney's offense.
What was the other thing also we talked about in the first half? Time of possession. Because Blackney said it had to happen. 18 minutes, 20 seconds to only 11:40 for Nevada. At the 30. So Nevada will take it over with good field position to open this second half of play. Down by 25 points.
Ron, we talked about that Weber State game 2 years ago. 49-14 they were down with 7:32 left to go in the third quarter. Came back and won 55-49. And against Utah State this year, they were down 28-7 at the half and came back and won the football game. So this team is used to coming back. And Chris Vargas is the quarterback to bring them back. They had a tough play there at the end of the half, though. Let's see how they respond to this.
Now they get the wind here in the third quarter.
Started in